Hey, what's going on everyone? This is iReviews back with another video, and today we're talking about iOS 26.4, currently on its 4th beta and most likely the last beta before we get the RC version of this update, which should happen this upcoming week. Most likely tomorrow we will get the RC version of iOS 26.4, which of course is the last update which gets released to the devs and the public testers before this update gets released to the public. Now, before we get into the video and we start talking about a lot of things we have to talk about this update, I just want to ask you guys for a really quick favor. Most of you guys that watch my videos are currently not subscribed to the channel, so if you enjoy the videos and you want to see more of them, please make sure to hit the subscribe button. It will really help the channel a lot. Now, if you have been following my videos on iOS 26.4, you know I have a lot of good things to say about this update. Now, the battery life is actually really good, and with the last couple of betas it has improved a lot, and I think this is the best battery life that you will get on iOS 26 until now. 26.3 was also really good, and this just makes it even better. And even taking a look here at the battery times, now this is actually amazing. We're getting some really good battery lives with iOS 26.4 beta 4. You can see right here with 65% battery usage, we got 9 hours and 2 minutes on screen yesterday, and then right here 64% battery usage, almost 11 hours. This is actually amazing. Then right here 59%, 9 hours 19 minutes, and then right here you can see 76% battery usage, 11 hours and 2 minutes. It is actually amazing, and it has been really good, as I said, since beta 3 and beta 4 are amazing. So if you're wondering whether this update will ruin the battery life on your iPhone, like a lot of people are afraid the new updates will drain battery, it is not the case. Most likely once you update in the first couple of days or 3 to 4 days, you will get a bit worse battery life, but once the device is set to go and once this update settles in, it is actually amazing, and the battery life that you will get is really good. And the performance as well. Now, iOS 26 actually has been really good in performance since its beginnings. And of course, iOS 26.4 doesn't make any exception. And you can see right here, it even shows in numbers. With Geekbench 6, we have a single core score at 3,866. And then we have a multi-core score of 10,053, and we had even a better score with this update on the previous test that we did once I installed iOS 26.4 beta 4 on the device. But otherwise, this is actually amazing. Even using it on daily basis, everything is super fast, super smooth, and it is again a great update when it comes to battery and performance as well. And of course, the good thing is that it is actually packed with new features and changes, and we have some more features to talk about here. Now, one of them will be on the lock screen. So you can see right here, I have the weather widget on the lock screen. You will see a small change right here. So you can see where it says 15 degrees and 5 degrees. It has these arrows, so the high will be 15 and the low will be 5. Now, previously it used to say H and L right there for high and low. Now, instead of that, it will have the upwards and downwards arrows. Now, here's another change that is really welcome that I really like. The music app, on iOS 26.4 actually has gotten a lot of updates, a lot of really cool new features. And here's one of them. When you go to your Apple Music and you go to your account, right here you will have a shortcut for the music settings. The music app has a lot of settings, and you don't want to go through the settings app and go to your apps and then find music. You can just go straight from your account, tap this button right here, and it takes you directly to your music settings whenever you need to change something. iOS 26.4 beta 4 is also the first beta that will add support and will be able to be installed on the new iPad Air M4 and also on the new iPhone 17e. And talking about iPad's iOS 26.4 Beta 4 will also bring a new feature to the iPads with iPadOS that it will basically show you a pop-up here just above the dock when you have hidden windows. Now, one thing that is really interesting with iOS 26.4 is that it adds another feature that will just turn down the liquid glass effects on your device. Now, Apple has actually done a lot of things that will allow you to just turn down the liquid glass effects on your device. First of all, we have the lock screen feature where you can change the liquid glass effect on the clock. And then we have, of course, the tint option here that we get under display and brightness, which basically will change the liquid glass to like this tinted effect, which doesn't look anything like liquid glass. It's basically just a tint that brings down a lot of the effects of the liquid glass. And now with iOS 26.4, we have another feature which actually has been enabled with iOS 26.4 Beta 4. It was here since the beginning, but it wasn't enabled. Now you can actually use it. So if you go under display and brightness and scroll down here, you will have this new option right here. Let me just find it. So we have this option that basically allows you to just remove the highlights that we get with liquid glass when scrolling through different pages. So here we have this new option. It is called Reduce Bright Effects, and it basically removes the highlights that you get with liquid glass, which in my opinion are pretty cool. So if you go like to a menu, so let's just go here and try this out. So if you're just scrolling here, you can see that basically outline that outlines the position you're in. It doesn't have like an effect, a shiny effect that it does have with liquid glass. And when you go to things like, you can see the keyboard, if I tap here, you can see there's no effect here. But if I go ahead and disable this feature, you can see that highlight effect that we get is basically all part of the liquid glass design. And now Apple allows us to actually remove that. I don't know why, but it seems like since the beginning of iOS 26, since Apple has actually released it and maybe have gotten a lot of like negative feedback, they have been adding options to reduce the liquid glass effect on the devices with every update. And it seems now with this latest update, you can actually just turn off a lot of the features of liquid glass. And I actually see Apple doing that in the future as well. Most likely there will be more options that allow you to just turn down or turn off the liquid glass effect on your device. So what's next for iOS 26.4? Well, as we talked at the beginning of the video, the RC most likely coming out tomorrow. Now this update, the Beta 4, has a build number that ends with an A. Now whenever we have an update with an A at the end, we know that there will be the RC, the next update. So the 16th of March most likely will be the date that we get the first RC, maybe the last RC. Sometimes they release two of them, but most likely it will be one. So RC tomorrow, Monday, March the 16th, and then the final release should happen on March 23rd, the next week. So in about 8 days from now, we should have iOS 26.4 released to the public with all its cool new features and changes. And I think this is the best update coming to iOS 26 since it's released. It is really good on battery life, really good on performance, and of course a lot of new features and changes that make this a great update. So we have about 50 new features with this update, which is really amazing. So that's basically it for this video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video and found it helpful. If you did, make sure to subscribe to the channel and leave a like on the video, and I'll see you guys on the next one.